Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. Today I'm going to be working in my journal and I'm working on CW Planner week 25. Wow. So today we need something in the shape of a triangle, instructions, a formula, whatever that means to you. That was kind of hard for me to kind of figure out. All I could think of was baby formula. I wanted to go just get the can of formula that got left here by my little grandson. Well, he didn't leave it here, his dad did. But I came up with something else. I hope it works. I printed something because I couldn't find anything. Something stenciled, a place, and the bonus is a crossword or newspaper magazine puzzle. That's what I came up with, and I think this is going to fit right here. Oops, that's not completely glued down here. Let me get this down here. Don't want it coming up on the edges. That would not be good. And then I'll grab this beautiful paper pad that I'm using today and figure out where I stashed it back here. This is Park Lane Heirloom, and if you can find it, I got it at Joann's, but it's been quite a bit ago. It is absolutely gorgeous and perfect for junk journaling and heritage, anything heritage. It's perfect. I love it. I will be sad when I am done with it. I almost didn't pick it up that day, and boy am I glad I did. So, alright, I think this will end up here, but who knows? I got a lot of stuff to get on here. Something in the shape of a triangle. Got this, and there's a little butterfly there. I don't know where it will end up. I don't know. These are my instructions for turtles. I found this in a Happy Mail that somebody sent me a long time ago. I'm part of a board for newbie junk journalers. It's Newbie Junk Journal Makers, I think it was. But I think it's changed its name. I think if you search that, you can still find it if you're interested. Here is my formula that I found. I printed it off the internet, wadded it all up, and just tried to make it look older. I chose one that looked like it was hand drawn rather than computer made. I wanted that. Okay, something stenciled. I've got this, and it's going to go right here, but I want to do it before I put it on so it won't be all lumpy. I've got this stencil, and I want to, I'm just going to use, no, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use this and just use my brown ink. We're going to do that here in just a second. A place. Somehow this barn, it won't be this whole thing obviously, but this barn is going to get on here. And this is out of a art book for learning how to paint. There's no art book out there that can teach me to paint. This I know. Okay, bonus crossword. I'll hold this up here so you can see it. Right there on one of my scrapbook papers is a crossword. Now, as I was shopping, I saw so many. I had to go to the doctor yesterday. And even at Dollar Tree, I saw crossword puzzles, and I was so tempted to buy one. But you know what? Neither my husband or I will do them, and it would just be wasted unless I use it again in this. I thought, you know what? No, I'm going to use that little bitty thing, and that's going to be it. I'm not going to buy something that we won't use. Not going to do it. Even if it's just $1, I'm not going to do it. We're trying to save money. I'm going to put some of these papers on here to kind of give it a padding. Here's some of the papers I took out and did not use. I'm telling you, this paper pad is perfect. So I just want to use my brown ink. I thought about pink, but I don't think so. I want brown. I don't know. I'm still really considering this one. I don't know. I don't know if I used this one. We'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. What can I lose? I can always go over it with brown if this doesn't do anything, can't I? Might be pretty. Although, let's turn these over. Just be smart, Gina. my ruler's getting in my way. I'll put this on the edge so it won't go walking away on me. Ooh, I got lots of color on there. This is just a makeup, I think. I don't know what kind of makeup brush it is. It was in the clearance basket at our local grocery store for $1. I thought, well, I think I can find a use for that. And all I've been using it for is to sweep, like, when I use embossing powder and stuff, I sweep off my desk with it. Sweep the little crumbs of paper and stuff. Not food crumbs, but, you know, little pieces. I sound like my husband. He always says that kind of stuff, and I get so frustrated with him. I'm like, it's not crumbs. He laughed so hard if he just heard me. Oh, that is pretty. I'm so glad y'all talked me into that. You did. Did you hear yourself do that? I was so glad it was junk journal time, because, or CW planner time. I just loved this day. I gotta tell you though, it took me a while to get ready for this one. I've got lots of stuff I've got to do around my house. We're leaving tomorrow to go to our daughter's. I can't wait to get there. I gotta get a hold of that baby girl. She's 4 months old now. She had her 4-month pictures done yesterday, and she's so cute. She wasn't in a very good mood, so they didn't get near as many. But they got plenty for me to scrapbook. I mean, the other one, she's been in such a good mood that they had like 60 good pictures. Well, I don't know how I'm going to get those done. This time they got, you know, 20 or so. Like, she was kind of disappointed. I thought, well, that's plenty. Goodness. When she was little, if I got 5, we were happy. I might try to put just a little bit of a rose right there. Just real light right there. Yeah, that was perfect. Maybe right there too. Because I don't know what's going to be covered up and what's not, so I kind of want a little bit of a rose everywhere. Okay, I think we're done with that. That brush worked really good. If you see something like this, that worked good. So we're done with the stencil. I'm going to set it back here and I will clean it when we're done. I don't think it's, you know, urgent to clean that off. This is a really pretty color. It is archival ink. It's Wendy. Okay, I don't know how to say her last name. Vicky? I don't know. T Rose. This is archival ink, so if you put archival ink T Rose, you should be able to find it pretty easy. I got it at a cherry on top. That's my favorite online store to shop at for paper crafting stuff. My paper wants to curl up, so I put my clips on, and I'm getting to this side of the book, so I need a clip over here to kind of keep it there. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down, and then we're going to have to decide where all this big stuff is going to go. And part of my problem is I love the background that I got this time. I think I'm going to need my pen to get this to... It's been sitting for several days. Day before yesterday, I had to go out of town and get my overnight. I'm just getting my pen over in here. Get my overnight sleep study thing. Bring that home. That wasn't hard at all to do. My hardest part was getting the cat to stay out of the bedroom. Every time I'd get up to use the restroom, a little stinker would slip in there, and then she'd try to sleep on my head. We're still trying to get out of that. Drives me crazy. And then for some reason, she wanted to sleep right on my stomach, which normally wouldn't bother me, but I had that stuff on me. So I hope she didn't mess it up, but I slept from... I laid down, I thought, oh, I'll watch a little bit of TV. About 9 o'clock. No. I was watching 49 Dragonflies, that 5-person swap thing, or 5-piece, like you find a person to swap with. I'd love to do that. You send somebody 5 things and they send you 5 things and you have to swap and do and then you make a journal entry in your junk journal and they do one with what they send you. And I'm not saying that very well. Like, I would send somebody 5 items and they would send me 5 items, and then you make an entry, just kind of like this Marguerite Miller. Oh, I'd love to do that. I'd love to find a partner to do that with. I think that would be fun. But I wanted to watch that. I didn't even make it through her getting everything out of the envelope. I was asleep. I was so tired. So I slept through till 2 a.m. solid, so surely that's enough to figure, you know, to get a good study. But then from 2 to... I slept till 9. My husband thought I said I was going to sleep till 9. I said, no, between 7 and 8 I'm going to get up. And he shut the door when he got up at 6 and let me sleep till 9. And I was like, well, we need to be on the road. Because I needed to drop that off, and we had a lot of shopping in between. And then we needed to drive to another town about, it takes about a half hour to get there, to go to my rheumatologist. I was like, oh, we're going to cut this close. But we were okay. So we wanted to go get my oil changed. There's no rheumatologist where we go. We doctor pretty much everything in the same group, but they don't have a rheumatologist, so I have to go somewhere else. I gotta get a drink real quick. Okay, so I was thinking of this here. I like that there. I could also put my formula there. So we've got these 2 things that need to go on opposite, I think. But I really like the barn. Well, the barn could be over here. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this barn down. We know that it is not going to fit. I'm going to cut it right here. Right here. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Sorry about that. He got me some stuff for dry throat. My husband's going to pick it up at the pharmacy, so hopefully this will stop. He's going to test me for, I never can say it right, Sojourns or something like that. My daughter's got it. Oh, that is terrible. Everything's dry throat, dry eyes. I've been having to see the eye doctor a lot over my eyes. Yeah, put that there. Let's ink around that. I might have to cut it down more, but I'm going to try to keep it at that. Anyway, seems like I want to talk about the doctor. I hate that. Let's stop that. I just have really been going a lot lately. It's kind of weird. Seems like I go through those phases. I don't go and I don't go and then I do go. Okay, I'm going to cut this down. And this may not all show. Oh, well. I think we're going to roughen this up a little bit too, because I just totally botched it there. I really did. Like, nobody's going to be making this recipe. It's in bad shape. I didn't mean to do it quite that bad, but I did. My hand slipped. It's kind of hard on this glass mat to keep the hold of this ruler. But Okay, let's ink this up. First thing I want to do though, what do I do with my brush? There, it's in front of my face, y'all. Anyway, we went to Sam's. I needed to get like Surtec and Nexium and all that. I get it a lot cheaper there. And then we went and we ate at, I can't remember what that restaurant's called. A restaurant that's actually open that you can sit down in and eat. Not many of those right now. I wanted to eat at Fazoli's, but can't go in there yet. So we did that. We had a yummy dinner. I guess it wasn't dinner because it was lunchtime. Maybe it was dinner. I don't know. I don't know what anybody calls anything. But anyway, everything is... I want that butterfly to show. I may not be able to make it show because it looks awkward. What else do I need to get on here? A formula, something stenciled to place, and I need to get this crossword on here. Okay, we're going to be able to do this. Just got to get this cut out here. So then we went on over to the next town, and it was time for my doctor appointment. We did that. So he had to take me off some medicines. Some blood work. Well, I don't know. I'll go back in 2 weeks. Might be a long 2 weeks without that medicine. But then after that, he did a bunch of labs and x-ray and stuff. He's gonna start me on a different, better medicine, stronger medicine. So, see how that goes. So anyway, that was our day. We went to, where'd we go? I forgot. Oh, we went to Dollar Tree. I like the Dollar Tree there. It's nice. They didn't have any anymore. When you watched my, if you watched my haul video from the other day, they didn't have any more of those fruit bags, those storage bags. I'll show you in case you don't want to watch my haul video. I found these and I thought they would be great for storing like cutout images like these things. They didn't have any more of those. They didn't have any at all. Okay, now how am I going to put this? I like it like that. That's cool. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Put you up. Yeah, you can still see there. You ring down here to glue. I'm using this liquid. I don't get as much on me, and then I'm not so sticky, and it's easier just to get it all put down. And I'm sorry, I'm talking while I'm looking down, and it gets to where you can't hardly hear me. I've noticed that. I try to rewatch my videos and see what I need to really fix for y'all. And that's one of them. Okay, so that's going to go there, and then that, oops. I need to refill this tacky glue. I like to keep it really full because then it comes out so much better. Oh, come on. So I hope you all are having a good weekend. I will be spending it at our daughter's. Enjoying the granddaughters. Got 4 of them that we're going to see. They keep trying for that little boy. They keep getting beautiful granddaughters. They're all so full of personality. They are precious. I know, grandmas all think that, don't we? We all think that we have the best grandkids out there. That, you know, if we didn't think that, something would be wrong. We're supposed to think that. And I recognize that everybody else's grandchildren are the best ones too. Alright, now let's get on this page over here. Put this here. And I thought if it I think I want it to overlap the picture because it's so lumpy bumpy. Now the crossword could maybe go right there. Yeah, because she's got her recipe and her crossword. Totally covering up that postcard. I really like that postcard, but well, here I could do it right there. Yeah, I'm covering up my stenciling too, but we all know it's there. That's the dangers of collage, isn't it? But then after, when we come back home, we'll be home probably when you see this or watch this. We'll be driving home when this comes up on the, well, maybe not that early, but it will be close to it. Because we got to get our oldest granddaughter home for church camp. She loves to come up here and go to church camp. When she was little bitty, my husband was on the camp board here. And she would go with him on his weeks to be dean. She was too little to be at church camp yet, but she would go with him. And she loved it. I didn't go. My allergies were always so bad. When I did go, I would come home so sick, and so I just quit going. But there was always ladies in the girls' dorm that would just take her over. She was about 4, 5, 6, and she loved it. She had a blast. And so then, as soon as she was old enough to start going, she, of course, started going, and she's gone ever since. Except for last year. It was canceled last year. Okay. So we'll be getting her home for that. And then she'll spend about a week with us, but then she's got to get back for a thing called CIY. And she can't wait for that, and that is amazing for kids. It's a Christian youth, and I don't know. Okay, so we have something in the shape of a triangle, a formula, something stenciled is back here. Oh, I don't have that down very good. We gotta fix that real quick. I'm gonna get my other glue that I use for paper piecing. It'll tack it down real quick like. And I think I repeated myself on all that camp stuff. I think I've told you that before. So I'm sorry if I did. Sometimes it's hard to remember what you've said and haven't said. Oops, this isn't down. And you may not have seen where I repeat. Man, I got stuff that just isn't tacked down here. Okay. No. All right, so now we will go over. Okay, so we were at triangle. This is my formula, which I wasn't any good at math, so I don't know. I guess that's a formula. I put in what's a formula and images, and that came up. Something stenciled, a place. I love this as a place. I am blessed enough to live where we have this as a scene, and my parents have a barn that I can go to. Looks a lot like that. crossword. The bonus is a crossword or newspaper, and we've got it right there. So, oh, gotta date it. Date it, date it, date it. I feel like I am very wacky today. I'm living up to the blonde. Living up to the blonde. June 10th, 2021. Where do I want to stamp this? I think I want to stamp it right there on the triangle. Oh, I want to use the black because that brown won't show up very well, I don't think. Yeah, maybe I should try it because, well, I got black in that. There's my little, yep, that's right. There we go. All right. Well, thank you for joining me today. I hope you are having a great Sunday, and I hope you got some time to create something today. See you soon. Bye-bye.